Welcome back to another episode of Professional Couch Coaches with Doc and Mike. It is your girl Doc here with my brother from another mother, Mike. He's grown out his hair, guys. Look at him, looking like Wolverine. He got a lumberjack look. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish.
I'm going for the I don't know.
Yep. So I want you guys to rate Mike's new look with his grown out hair, because normally he has a fade. He keeps it tight,
Mm-hmm.
but he's growing out his hair. He's
Yep.
clearly letting his beard grow out as well.
Yeah.
He's going for the I am a father look,
Yeah.
and
Or
I
the
respect it, honestly.
Rastafarian, not really, it
Quite,
is what it is.
but hey,
Like you might have to question if I showered today.
I was
Look.
gonna say you look a little throwed away, but
Mm-hmm.
because I'm used to the fade, I'm used to the clean cut.
Yeah.
However, it don't look bad. It just looks different. That's what
Yeah.
I'll add. It looks different. It's a
Yeah.
different look. But you're rocking it. You got to do it with confidence. That's the
Oh
key.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
here. I'm here.
So we're back, Mike. This is episode 1.
Yeah.
Uh, we're
Season
going.
3.
Is it season 3? Because will we call this season 3 or
What was
season
it?
2?
Season 2?
Hey, either way, we're back. Took a little hiatus. Um, do you want to explain the hiatus, or would you like for me to explain the hiatus? I feel like you should explain the hiatus. What do you
Man, I
think?
think, the hiatus, I think we had a couple times to where we was just like ah
You see
not
that?
today. Yeah.
You see the fall off? Okay.
Yeah. So then it was like I was not on my game as I should have been, but hey, look, couches, we back, so that's all that matters.
Look, my boy is taking responsibility. That's
Yeah,
all. It wasn't
all that
just him.
matters.
It wasn't
Yeah,
just him. It
that's all
was
that matters.
mostly him, but it
Yeah.
wasn't just him. It was mostly him. I would be like, "Hey, Mike, you want to record?" And the other day I told Mike he's the reason I have trust issues. And this is why. Be like, hey, Mike, you want to record? This is Mike to a T. Mike will say, yes, we are going to record on Wednesday night. And we're going to record for 2 hours on Wednesday night. And this is what we should potentially talk about on Wednesday night. I'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, bet. This man has picked a date. He has picked a time. He's even picked topics.
Yeah.
Wednesday comes. Yep, you heard that silence? Because that's exactly what would happen on my phone. Because this Negro would be missing. I text him looking eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Friday, he'll respond back and say,
You
oh, my
good?
bad. My bad.
How Huey doing?
Yep. 2 days then went by. And
Mm-hmm.
this man, after his plan, he
Yeah.
came up with the plan. I
Yeah.
legit have trust issues, and
I,
it's because of Mike. It's because of
yeah.
Mike.
I take responsibility. Hey, look, man, things happen, you get a little
I,
inconsistent,
I I agree. It's hard to work
Yeah.
and live and record when you're not working and living. So,
Yeah.
um, you
As much
know,
as we love this,
yes.
it
Uh-huh.
it would make it a lot easier if monetary value was coming behind it. But look, that's not what we're here for.
Nope, we're just two
We're
friends
just here.
chopping it up. We just
Yeah.
chopping it up. However, you're correct. Because we're still working individuals, we're living our
Mm-hmm.
life and whatnot.
Yeah.
Um,
I just put
how
in 12 hours.
and I didn't work today, so
Yeah.
I did
See.
nothing. I
Yeah.
planned for fall classes, honestly, is what I did today.
Mhm.
Um, I didn't do anything. And you are probably tired. So you see how that now what if Mike would have said, "Hey, I just worked 12 hours. I ain't got it in me." I guess I would have to understand. The only thing that would bother me is that this man was coming up with the dates and times. I'm like, don't tell me nothing. just just pop out and let's have a show. Don't tell me a date and
Yeah.
a time because I'm gonna be looking for the date and the time. I am a
Right.
stickler. He knows this. He knows this. I think he's doing half of it on purpose to
Yeah.
bother me, to like get under my skin.
Yeah.
Because who would come up with dates and times and then go miss it? I mean, ghost.
Yes.
Ghost. I mean, ghost. I'm like, is this man alive? What happened between the time he texted me and said, we're recording on Wednesday, and then Wednesday come. Now, he's probably telling me this Tuesday. So
Yeah.
it's like the day before. And I'm like, hey, that's cool. I'll make the time. Then he go missing for 2 days.
Yeah.
But we're back and we're gonna try our best to be consistent, um, and give videos, content, and thoughts
Yes.
about things happening in the sports world, um, and try to make it as entertaining as possible, but still as authentic as possible. Because we both love sports. We both really do love sports and love talking about all types of things that happens in the sports world. So, we just got to make the time to podcast.
Yes.
Um, it gives me a new, I don't know about you, Mike, but it gives me a new respect for people who do this full time because there's no
Yes.
damn way.
Yes. And they're doing it. They're doing it every day.
Yeah, I don't
Like content on content on content on top of content. Yes. Newfound respect.
finding things to discuss, even in dead periods of the sports
Hmm.
world. Um, just going through the motions of putting everything together, and then if you're like not just doing it by yourself and you have a partner, like you guys putting your schedule. I don't know how people are doing this. Like,
Yeah.
you know, so I respect the hustle of it all. And we will do our darndest to
Hmm.
be because people actually asked me about it, which is
Yeah.
funny.
Me too.
Considering half of y'all were not tuning in and
Or
liking or
liking
sharing
it.
the
Yes.
videos,
Yes.
but people literally asked me about it. And I
So
thought, where was the love before? But
we had ghost listers.
yes, we
Yes.
we really did. People asked
Hmm.
me like, "So you going when y'all putting up a recording?" And I'm like, "Oh, you were actually
You was
tuning
listening?
in. You were
No
tuning in.
comment. No. No
No,
nothing. No.
no
Thank.
like, no
No
share.
like. No name.
Yeah, but you
Thank.
asked. Yeah, I
But
hey,
thank
I
y'all.
appreciate. We appreciate it though. We
Thank you,
appreciate
couchers.
it. Yeah, we
Y'all
appreciate
get
the
off the
couch.
couch and like that button though.
Yeah, hit the like button.
Yeah.
Share the video.
Share it.
Yeah, it's free.
It
I
would make
promise you.
us it would make us feel a lot better to come up here and continue to give you content if we know that people like it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes. So don't just text me or call me and tell me, or
Yes.
tell me face to face. Do it when you see the video pop up.
Yes.
That'd be beneficial. I mean,
That
it's
that'd
all
be great.
beneficial, but
Yes.
yeah. So we're
Yes.
back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're
I guess it's been a good little time, and I haven't planned like any content of like a whole bunch of content of things we potentially missed
mm-hmm.
along the way. So, all right, a little bit of controversy
Mm-hmm.
has hit Twitter, and all the ESPNs and Fox Sports pundits are discussing the top 10 quarterback list that Cam Newton put out because he left off somebody and people did not like that he left one particular person off.
Mm-hmm.
So my question to you is, one, do you agree that these are the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL?
I'm not sure why Baker Mayfield is on here. Now Baker ain't a bad quarterback. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on Baker,
Hmm.
but Baker Mayfield top 10 is
Yes.
wild. Jared Goff top 10 seems wild as well.
Hmm.
I don't know. It just seems wild.
Who would you replace Baker Mayfield or Jared Goff with?
See, now you got my mind racing. Now I got to think of all the quarterbacks that's available.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You just seeing them on the list
Seeing
throws
them
you.
on the list just kind of throws my, you know, yeah. Um, but
So
I know where the controversy is because
somebody's left off the list.
yeah, which I think he should definitely be on the list.
So Cam Newton left Jalen Hurts, who won the Super Bowl,
Hmm.
off the list because he said he don't think he one was basically the reason they won the Super Bowl. He don't think it was Jalen Hurts that was the reason. And two,
Right.
he thinks his skill set is like transferable to the point of not that he's a bad quarterback, but that he is just not a top 10 quarterback. Do you
Yeah,
agree with
but
that?
I, I think that he's definitely a better quarterback than Jared Goff. Just something about Jared Goff just bothers me.
Yeah, I don't like Jericho.
Yeah.
I've never
Like
liked Jericho.
and Jared Goff isn't a bad quarterback. But
No.
I don't think that Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback than Jalen Goff. But that's just, and I see, but that's just my personal list. And Cam is, you know, he he's very entitled to having his own list. Like, you play quarterback in the NFL, you are entitled to your own opinion. Nobody's gonna discredit your list. Well, I'm not because you played the game at a very high level and you went to the Super Bowl yourself. So,
Mm.
if anybody can tell me who should be a top 10 quarterback, then it should be you. But just Jared Goff thing is just yeah. But
Would you?
I would put Jalen Hurts probably before Jaden Daniels. Jared Goff would leave this list, and Baker Mayfield will probably have to leave too.
So we're at 9 quarterbacks.
Yes, and um,
You don't have a top 10, is what you it
it would
seems
have
like.
to. I would have to. I need a list.
Geno Smith.
No, will it?
T- Tua.
No, no, not top 10. No, no. It's slim pickings out here. It's really not that many of them. It's really not.
Which is why I think people thought it was funny that he left the quarterback off that won a Super Bowl. Because when you actually think about rankings, um, it's I don't know how you would leave off a quarterback that literally just won the Super Bowl and his team has been in the playoffs like the last 4 years that he's been
Yeah.
playing for the team. Whether or not he's like a major contributor or not, I mean, I don't think that's neither here nor there, honestly. Like, I think Josh Allen is a top 10 quarterback. Do I think he's number one? Hell no.
Okay.
Like, I'm just
Okay.
saying,
Okay.
what did I tell you the other day? we were talking, and I said we were talking about like Nick Wright and him talking about like Aaron Rodgers and what the Steelers are doing and how he feel like they effing it up, right?
Right.
And
Speaking
I
of that,
said, and I said, what it kind of like what you said. What quarterback are you bringing in? Because
mhm,
if you're not bringing in Patrick Mahomes to me, or bringing in Lamar Jackson to me,
right,
why does it matter? Why does it matter who you bring in?
right,
You're not like what do you what I don't you're not trying to like rewrite history or anything. You're just trying not to suck for
yes,
the next season. You're not trying to be like 20-0. You're just
right,
trying to keep the team viable.
right.
So why does that matter? Is what I said. So that's why I'm saying, do I think Josh Allen is top 5? Yes. Do I think he's number 1? No.
But can you see why Cam would say that he's number one?
Yes,
Okay.
I can. I think Cam Newton, see, Lamar is black, but Josh Allen is more of a Cam Newton than Lamar is.
And that's it.
Yeah. The,
Yes.
the only thing Lamar and Cam got in common is the fact that they're both running quarterbacks, of course. So guys don't think that I'm negating that fact. But Josh Allen's like 6'5",
So is
like
Cam.
like
Yeah.
255 pounds. Like
Right.
Lamar is a good 6'2" on a nice breezy day, and
Uh-huh.
he is trying to weigh 200 pounds.
Yeah.
He's trying to weigh 200 pounds. He's like, you know what I'm saying? So I think Cam see a lot of Josh in him.
Yeah.
So um that's why he would, and Cam wasn't like Cam would, they play alike.
Yeah.
They honestly, when you think about their skill set, they
Yeah.
actually play alike. The way they
Yep.
throw, them trying to run people over as opposed to being smart. Because they're
Yep.
big. Like,
Mm-hmm.
um, all of that is very Cam Newton-esque. So I could see why he would put, that's what I'm saying. That list, I agree. I would never put Jared Goff on anybody's time. I don't care what Detroit do. Detroit could win the
Yeah.
damn Super Bowl. And I would probably leave him off like he just left Jalen Hurts off. Because I don't
Yeah.
care what Jared Goff do. And I have for the longest thought that Baker Mayfield was average. So he can only be top 15 to me.
Yeah.
Um, and I honestly think Justin Herbert's average too, but that's just me.
But
It
out
is
of the
slim pickings.
I was
There's
about to
no,
say out of the quarterbacks that's available in the NFL, it's
they are
not.
the top 10. They are in
Yeah.
the top 10.
Yeah.
They are. Until
Yeah.
somebody comes along and they're like some prodigy of some sort.
Yeah. Like
Uh,
Archie Manning.
I don't know if he's gonna be good. I really don't. I mean, the stuff I'm hearing, I don't know if he's gonna be.
That's a lot of hate.
I'm not hating. I said the same thing
Not
about
you.
Caleb.
I'm talking
Oh,
about. Yeah.
I said the same thing about Caleb Williams. I don't know. Sometimes you got it, and sometimes you ain't. You
I think
just
Archie
don't.
Manning will be all right. So back to the Nick Wright thing though. So
Yeah,
the thing that bothered me about what he said was, and Nick Wright is like the biggest Pittsburgh Steelers hater, other than Colin Coward.
yeah.
Colin Coward hates the Steelers. Like
Mhm.
you would have thought that like his daddy was the coach and
He
Mike
got fired.
Tomlin and Mike Tomlin beat him up to take his job.
Yeah,
And he just hates the Steelers. So but Nick Wright, still a hater. He said the comment that got me was is that, quote unquote, not really quotes because this is a paraphrase because I don't remember verbatim what he said. He said that with Mike Tomlin being a defensive head coach, why does he need to spend so much money on defense? And I thought that was the dumbest thing I've ever heard anybody say that has a journalism degree or anybody that went to school for journalism or
I don't know if he
anybody.
went to school for this.
If he did or if he didn't, I would assume he did.
Yeah.
But because Mike Shanahan, as a offensive
Guru.
uh, guru, where
Mm-hmm.
does he spend the majority of his money?
On offense.
Uh-huh. Andy Reid, as a offensive juggernaut, where does
Mm-hmm.
he spend the majority of his money?
Well, he might be different. I think they put a lot of money to their defense.
Well, only person that is really getting paid on their defense is Chris Jones.
Yeah, you're right. So offense, that's a good
Uh-huh.
point.
Yeah, because Travis Kelsey and
Patrick
Patrick
Mahomes.
Mahomes,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, just those type of, comments like that just don't make sense to me, because if you say that somebody is a defensive guru, they shouldn't have to spend that much money on defense. The only way you're going to be able to make your defensive guru type of defense work is you need elite players. And as those players that are elite starts to show that they're elite, you have to compensate them.
That's a fact.
And if you are an elite offensive minded coach and you start to have elite play on offense, you have to pay them.
That's a fact.
That just doesn't make sense to me.
Or draft really, 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 really well.
But you're not going to get rid of Patrick Mahomes to take a flyer on another quarterback.
You are not.
So you're going to have to pay him.
Correct.
They paid Brock Purdy.
They did. They gave him money. Somebody gave Daniel Jones money and then kicked him out the next year. So there you go.
Well, Brian Daboll is supposed to be an offensive guru, but I will
He
see.
he
I
not.
don't know. I mean, he had a couple good years with Josh Allen, so they thought that was going to translate. So, but
Yeah.
hey, anyway, but I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense to me at all. You
Yeah.
know, nobody talks about John Harbaugh.
The Ravens spend their money on defense. So the only person
Yeah,
on
but John
offense making
Harbaugh is
money.
not a defensive minded coach. He was a special teams coach.
Hmm.
He spent his money on his kickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loved kickers and
Yeah. Justin
punters.
Tucker's one of the highest paid
Yeah,
people on the team to, his little.
till till Lamar came. Yeah,
Yeah.
and his situation. But neither here nor there. But I
Yeah.
just don't understand the hate that Mike Tomlin gets. He gets strays for just being Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
Like, was that necessary to say? Wasn't even smart to say.
Nick Wright is all mostly wrong. He's the thing I don't like about some uh pundits is that they're very biased. And I know their opinions, but it's like, what are we looking at? Like, at some point you gotta say, although I'm a fan of this particular team or particular
Hmm.
player, you have to be able to acknowledge that somebody else has a skill set. I do not like Patrick Mahomes. It's not because I don't think he's a good player. I'm just tired of losing to Patrick Mahomes. So I
Yeah,
don't like Patrick Mahomes. That does not negate his skill set.
right.
Like, I can acknowledge that he's a good player, but that doesn't negate the fact that Lamar is a good player, Joe Burrow's a good player, Josh Allen's a good player. That doesn't negate the fact that these things are true as well.
As well,
Yeah.
exactly.
And I think he feels like, because he made a take on if the Ravens had the best roster, current roster. And he was like, I think they got worse. And I don't know if anybody, I'm not saying it's the best roster. So let me first say that. But secondly, I don't know how, if you really covered anything about the team, you would have said they got worse.
Right.
What did they lose?
Yeah, I don't know. Not much.
Nothing. They didn't lose anything. You have your whole offensive line. Like, it's just like stuff like that. I'm not gonna get out, but you lost nothing. You
Yeah.
literally lost nothing. The thing
Yep.
you lost was your kicker.
Yeah.
That is the thing you lost. and he had the worst year he possibly could have had.
Yeah.
And that's the thing you lost.
Yeah. Nick Ray,
So
I don't know what's yeah.
he just gives takes, and they're just like, it's like comedy. So I don't, I don't pay him much mind.
Unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. What the fuck?
All right. I got a little segment, and it's called Do You Agree or Do You Disagree? I'm not sure if you're aware, but the WNBA just had their All-Star game, their All-Star weekend. Were you aware?
I forgot that they were even playing.
Okay, thank you, Mike.
Yep.
The WNBA is I actually watched the Aces play the Fever earlier today.
Oh.
Aces lost. That's neither here nor there. But so the WNBA just had their All-Star weekend, and they
They had a
during
dunk contest?
no, they do
Oh.
like a skills challenge. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
no, they don't have no dunk contest. Shut up. There's only
Okay.
like probably 7 of them that could dunk. I think if Angel Reese wanted to, she could actually dunk, but that's neither here nor
She would jump and like fall to the floor and like roll around.
no, no.
Yeah.
I really think she could dunk if she wanted to. I just think
Yeah.
she ain't probably never tried. But she did a layup the other day, and she like grazed the rim. And I'm thinking, you're doing a layup and you grazing the rim. If you actually wanted to, you could dunk. Anyway,
She not coordinated.
no, she's tall and like anyway.
Yeah. Like a giraffe,
So
baby giraffe.
right. So my question, my agree or disagree. During the WNBA All-Star game, this actually was controversial on Twitter.
Uh-huh.
The girls warmed up, the All-Star players warmed up wearing the shirts you see. They all have the same shirt on. The
Okay.
shirt you see Paige Becker is wearing right now
Yeah.
that says "Pay us what you owe us."
Oh.
So during All Star Weekend, the WNB players in their CBA had a discussion because they are still advocating for themselves when it comes to revenue shares and their salaries.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my question, the thing that I got a couple mixed things on Twitter. One, people are like, well, they don't make a profit. Technically, the business doesn't make a profit.
Wow.
However, like most companies, you may
Mm-hmm.
not turn a profit, but you are making money. You
Yes.
get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because they have sponsorships and things of that
Mm-hmm.
nature. They have a television deal like every other major league sport.
Yes.
They have all these
They sell
things that
tickets. Yeah.
exactly. They have merchandise. So
Mm-hmm.
so although they say like the NFL's $1 billion industry, that doesn't necessarily mean that every team is making a profit
Right.
as they're running. Now, collectively, they might make money, but revenue is being generated. So the thing that's being argued is for a company, and we talked about this last like season,
Mm-hmm.
that is still very young, technically very young. Should they be making more money, or do you think this is the right way to advocate to make more money when the company itself is not like in its infancy, but it's like preteen stage where it's not like fully grown and sufficient on its own, but it's efficient enough. Like, what are your thoughts? Do you agree or disagree with the pay us what you owe us?
Yeah. I wholeheartedly agree.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yes. Go get your money, girl.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I say. Go get your money, girl.
Because at the same time, like, if if this was the NBA in it at its infancy stages, let's just say back in the 60s, because the NBA didn't really take off until they got Magic and Bird, right? And so if you in those times, do you not think that their players was being taken care of?
Right.
They were.
Yeah, they probably weren't being taken care of like they're taken care of now,
Now,
but
but
that's
at
because of
least
time.
at the
Yeah,
time they felt like that they were being taken care of.
right,
At least make your players that is your product feel like that they're being taken care of. Now it's not going to be at the same, you know, same state as the NBA, but that's
right,
because you're not playing in China or you're not generating the type of money that the NBA gonna generate right now. But
right.
at least make your product that you're putting out there feel like that they're not just slaves.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. I mean, if you want your product to keep going and survive, because I mean, at the same time, these girls could quit and go play overseas.
Yeah.
They don't have to play in the W. Like they don't have to.
So one of the things, I don't know if you heard of Unrivaled before, but it's like a secondary league that a couple of the players actually started.
Hmm.
And they did like a kind of like a tournament, basically. And different
Oh,
girls were
was this 3-on-3 tournament thing they were doing when it was, or that was something else
that was something different.
with the
But
girls?
yeah,
What was that? Because Angel Reese played in it. It was like a
was that
pickup.
it
Like,
was I don't think Unrivaled was 3-on-3. It might have been 3-on-3. I can't remember. But it might have been 3-on-3.
oh, maybe that's what it was. Cause I just saw
It
highlights of it.
Yeah, it was like in the winter time when no WNBA is being played. They played
Oh,
in Unrivaled. But that's
okay.
one of the things that they're discussing too. Like they're trying to get them to not play in Unrivaled, but they made money. Like they played
Hmm.
kind of like in a bubble. They
Yeah.
went to a location, they had a gym, and they played in that location, and fans came out and stuff like that. Like
Right.
that's how they did it. It was really like a bubble situation.
Right.
Um, but that's part of like what they're discussing too. Like you're saying, what happens if they're like, we're not gonna play? Like, so now you've killed your product. And my dog just came in. You know how your son he, he would just bust through the
He
door
said it's
because
time to go to bed.
yes, he's like, what are we doing? It's late. But yeah, so that's kind of like what they were talking about too. Like if w- they want to play the game, but they want to be able to live off playing the game as well. And some of
Right.
them can't even live off playing the game. Like, you see little memes and they say, it's somebody working at Popeyes and they like a manager and then they're like, what you do? Oh, I play in the WNBA during the summer. like
Yeah.
for like 4 months, I go to the WNBA and
Right.
you work in an office or
Yeah.
you work at a restaurant because you can't sustain your life
Off
just
of
playing it. Yeah,
35,000.
right,
Yeah.
right. Yes.
Yeah.
And they just want, because the product is growing, they want to advocate. And I agree too. I think, like you said, it's only right that at some point your business model has to reflect what you're trying to accomplish. And
Right.
you got to know that, if you got to have like forward thinking and know that the product is going to grow to the point where soon it'll make sense that you're giving people all this money.
Yeah.
Like like NFL teams, they don't want to pay no quarterback no $100 million.
Mm-mm.
But when you start to look at it and you're like, oh, I can get a bank to put their name on the on the outside of the stadium because of this player,
Right.
it makes sense. It's
Or
like
do you pay that player that money now, and in 2 years down the line, that contract look insignificant because
it's
revenue
fun.
keep
Hmm.
rising.
Yeah. and
And
and you're in more places. Like the game I watched today was on Amazon.
yeah,
So they're paying for this game to be aired on Prime, just like the NFL would. So
right,
you're getting these sponsorships. This game wasn't on like NBA, ESPN or ABC or something like that. It
right.
was
Or
I watched it
Tubi.
on Amazon. Right. Where you watching NBA? Tubi, WNBA games. Tubi. If Tubi was smart, they would play every game. I would
They
love.
would be.
If, because it's I don't know if you tried to watch a WNBA game, but it's like a scavenger hunt.
they,
Look,
yeah,
I'm gonna ask you a question. Where can you? Okay, one. What nights do like football play? Okay, never mind. The NBA,
uh-huh.
because what stations do you watch the NBA games on?
ESPN, TNT, ABC. Yeah,
Might be every other night,
yeah,
whatever. It's because they play such a long season.
yeah,
The season's so long. The WNBA season's not long
yeah.
at
3 weeks.
all. You got 4 weeks in?
Yeah,
I got something I need you to do. Can you dribble?
yeah.
How tall are
I,
you?
I got vacation time for that. Yeah, I'll
Right.
take off work.
They are taking PTO.
Uh-huh.
Um, but the season's not long. But the damn games be everywhere.
Yeah.
They be on stations. They be places. You gotta get an app. It be
Uh-huh.
places I ain't even never stations I ain't never even heard of, or things I ain't never even heard of. Like what the hell is this?
Y'all playing on Galaxy TV network. What's that?
Yes, I'm like, what is this? What is this? How
This
did they find this person or people to even put this here? But it's very unorthodox. It's not like it has no rhyme or reason to it. It's like you want to play a game today? It's
yeah.
Tuesday at 5 p.m. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's do it.
Why are we playing at 5 p.m. on this Tuesday? This is
Right.
random. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's how the WNBA games are. So I do think they need to get a little bit more organized with that because you could build a fan base if they know where to find stuff,
Yeah.
um how to watch, where to watch, um and all that good stuff. Before we close out, I'm going to go to a WNBA game
Uh-huh.
this Sunday. I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna go watch the Dallas Wings play the Las Vegas Aces. It was part of my birthday gift, so I'm finally
Yeah.
getting to use my tickets. And I'm actually excited.
That's gonna be
This will
dope.
be this will be my first WNBA game,
I get it
and
last.
I pray it's not. But I told Mama, I said, I want to be a part of the solution, not part of the problem. I'm a feminist deep down,
Uh-huh.
and I'm a advocate for women and
Yeah. The Me Too
girls.
movement. Yeah.
Yeah, shut up, fool. And I feel like if I'm going to truly be an advocate, I got to put my resources into the product. So I'm
Okay.
trying to advocate in by being a true customer, not just talking about it and not, debating about it. And this is and even in my classroom, this is like the debates that I have with my students. But like not looking at it from that lens, but actually putting my financial resources into it. So I'm excited. So I can't wait to tell you how the game was. We're going up to Dallas actually Saturday. The game is on Sunday, but we're gonna go up to Dallas, and I'm gonna tell you about the venue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Is it
rate all of this because
is it
I've
not
been to,
it's
huh?
not played where the Dallas Mavericks play?
They are not playing where the Dallas Mavericks play, so you don't have to worry about that. They are not.
It's not the same stadium.
It is not.
What they
It
playing
is.
at a high school?
They're playing at a college gym.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Um, and I'm guessing like they rent it out for the season.
Okay.
But it belongs to one of the colleges up there. I did my research
Okay.
because I want to be able to like because I've been to plenty of NBA games, like plenty, right?
Yeah.
I really want to look at the venue. I want to look at like game production, like how like what happens like during the game, like what's happening in the stadium. I
Yeah.
want to look at like if we once we get to Dallas, if there's merch, what their merch stores look like. You know, like here in Houston, if I want a Rocket shirt, I could Walmart. You
You
know what I'm saying?
you're not
Like
about to find a Dallas Wings shirt
I'm gonna
at
see,
Walmart.
I'm gonna see if there is a Dallas Wing shirt at Walmart.
Okay. Go go to the freezer section.
Shut up. I it better be some Dallas Wing shirts in Walmart.
Yeah, no. In the clearance racks.
They better have their own section, and I better be able to find a jersey.
It will be their own section in the clearance section.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, this is my investigation
I got you.
into product and marketing and what, so I can say what I feel like the WNBA could do differently.
Yeah. So what yeah. Yeah. All right. So next time we record, let me know
Mhm.
and we'll further discuss. Have some pictures.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take pictures and I'm gonna take video
Okay.
because I really want to get the experience of, you know, being engulfed in WNBA fanship.
Yeah.
And since I'm in Houston doesn't have a current WNBA team, but they're thinking about bringing one back. Um, I'm gonna see how Dallas treats the Dallas Wings.
Yeah. Okay. I think that yeah. Enjoy it. I hope,
I, I plan on enjoying
I
it.
hope this is good. I hope it's good.
Yep, I'm gonna
Uh,
get me my Dallas Wings shirt, put on my merch.
I thought you was a Vegas fan.
I am. I actually like Asia Wilson a lot, but
Yeah.
um I like her at South Carolina. But I do like Paige Buckers. Like
Uh-huh.
this is what I'm waiting on. I'm telling you right now. I don't wherever Juju go, that's where my fandom in WNBA
Me too.
fandom is
Yeah.
going. I am
Me too.
gonna I'm gonna get my Juju jersey.
I can't wait.
I'm going
Me too.
wherever I don't care if she's playing for the Valkyrie in
Yeah.
Golden State. I am wherever Juju go, that's my WNBA. I've been
Yeah.
thinking about this. I'm like, I'm not like a WNBA fan of a particular team. I do like a couple players, but Juju is gonna make me a fan of a team. And
Yeah.
I'm rocking with her. Her
I
whole
can't wait.
career. When
Yep.
she jumped like 30 teams, because that's what be happening in WNBA. They be playing like 20 teams. I'm rocking. We going.
Well, I'm going I'm gonna get me one of those like magnet posters and I'm gonna hang it up of
With
Juju.
Juju. Yeah, I
Yep.
can't wait.
Can't wait. Yeah.
Yep. We
Yeah.
got like 2.5, 3 years. I don't know, but
Are they are they selling those shirts?
what shirts?
The shirts that they made for their
Oh,
protest.
I don't know. They
Yeah.
should.
We
I'm
should
gonna
have
check.
wore them at the group home.
Bro, I'm gonna clip that. Sweet. Shout out, sweet.
we should have we should have worn them to the group home
What is
in
wrong
the
with
meeting.
you?
We should have worn to the meetings.
Sweet would have said, "Get the hell out." Sweet would have said,
All of us.
"Yes."
He ain't gonna kick all of us out.
Sweet would have
He
said,
would have walked out. He
You
would.
think so? No, you come on now. Sweet would have said, "All right, I'll watch all 4 group homes by myself. Y'all can go."
Hey, this has been another episode of Professional Couch Coaches. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and hit that bell one time. And always, peace.